Hello, you guys. I decided to do a quick live. I'm going to see who is. It's random. Oh, I forgot to come on Facebook. Oh, wow. Lord have mercy. It's taking a minute for people to come on. Are they not sending out the notifications? Okay, they just started sending them out. Hey, the real T. I'm doing good. I was saying that it's taking them a minute to send out the notifications because I just heard one of the notifications. They just started sending them out. Ain't that something? Hey, ZK. It's my first time seeing you here, ZK. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, April. Pretty Brown. You're back in the building? Okay, well, I never seen you here before. Hey, Clarinetta. Y'all, what's going on, Diane? I just wanted to get on to do a quick live just to chat with you all for a few minutes. I got some videos that I want to upload because I didn't want to do a live on them. I wanted to do some videos on them. I wanted to do some videos. But I wanted to get on and chat with you guys because I hadn't been on all day because I've been out busy all day. Believe it or not, I just walked in like 45 minutes ago. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Y'all know I told y'all my head and stuff had been hurting. So my doctor gave me one of the things that I did today was my doctor gave me an emergency um, doctor's appointment because y'all know I'm one of them ones when something is off about my body and stuff, I have to go see a doctor. And so I went to the doctor and the doctor checked my pressure. Now when I checked my pressure this morning, it was up high. So when I first got up, it ain't supposed to be like that. The bottom number was like 100. So I did my exercise and then I checked it again and the bottom number was like at 84. How about when I get to the doctor today? I was telling my doctor about how my pressure had been elevated and they checked my pressure. It's 110/74. I said, ain't this some shit? He was like, I don't see anything wrong with your pressure. It's perfect. And I was telling him about how I check my pressure every day and how it had been up. And he was like, well, it's stress. When he was like, have you been getting angry and stuff like that because it shoots your pressure up? That's how people end up stroking out. I was like, yeah, I do get mad pretty quick. He said, that's what it is. Hey, too pretty Miss Kitty. Hey, Ashley. But anyways, y'all, I was looking at y'all know the child. I was getting ready to talk about something, but I'm gonna put that in a video. We might do a members tonight because I got some more tea, a platinums. Because I was out all day and they calling me trying to give me some tea on something. I was stressed out because I was going to my doctor's appointment and stuff, and now my you know So I just got to make sure when I get up every morning, I get back into my routine of doing my exercise. And I was thinking about, um, except for I don't want to do it, but I thought about taking one of my rooms and making it into a gym, but I was like, no, I like the furniture in my guest bedroom. So I think I'm gonna just, I do have a treadmill already. I might just, like, in the little area in my bedroom, put a treadmill, well, my treadmill is already in there, my bike. Buy a bike and put a bike in there. Because I've been saying I need to buy me a bike. And that ab machine, I was gonna order it, I didn't, but I need to. Um, I can't comment on members, but I be in there. Why you can't comment on members? Why you can't comment on members? Anybody that pay for members is supposed to be able to comment on it. It's not showing that you are a members. So are you a hacker? Because you're not green. Are you sure that you are a member? Hey Diane. Because all of my members be green. Hold on, let me see. Maybe it's just not showing in this screen. Let me look at the other screen. Let me see. No quick live. um, he said, "Be right back." Anyways, you guys. So what's been going on? What's been going on in the YouTube streets? Um, okay, I saw where Key Glock giving away 2 Teslas. Girl, I need a reference that Diane, that's Diane's man. Diane better get into. We all need to get into it. I need a reference that Diane Bowens allows me to share my crush. I told him I love him, but in a motherly way. Retired cougar. Diane, your man giving away 2 Teslas. Oh, ZK is like, oh, oh my God, she didn't. She better tell me something. Lord Jesus Christ. Uh, ZK. Oh my God. She need to. I need to make sure so that I could turn that thing on. I'm watching Uncle. I am watching Uncle Shannon and Monique on TV. I was just looking at this documentary. I love looking at A&E where the crimes of the KKK. And believe it or not, there's still been quite a few crimes going on, like around, like in the 2000s, around Mississippi, of course, and Alabama. Hey, Cypress TV. Long live Janice needs to call me. Let me see. Monique interview with Shannon was interesting. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to look at that. Hey, Grayface. Yes, it is Grayface. I listened to a total at work, but was sharing a workstation. So basically, what is Monique doing? Is she exposing the industry? But she has been exposing the industry now for a while. Monique has been. She's been exposing the industry for a while. ZK, send me a message on Facebook. So um she was talking about her issues and expressing her thoughts on mistreatment. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I used to love Oprah when I was like a teenager. It was amazing to me, like to see a black woman. Just being younger and um, seeing a black woman on TV, and she spoke so well, and just I guess at that time to me seeming like the epitome of greatness. So I used to write her show. Y'all know that's when we used to the fans used to have to write. You send it to my phone, okay? Child, one of them phones is dead. I'm glad you told me that I need to put it on the charger so it can come on. And I don't know, just seeing everything that I'm seeing, just finding out a lot of like what we know now. It's so sad, you know. It is. Hey, look at what I'm gonna tell y'all something. Look at what happened. I wouldn't say it was nothing bad. I guess I guess to me it wasn't not anything bad because you can't miss anything you never had. But I think I was telling you guys about Phoenix Coden's mother had told Oxygen that she wanted them to put me in the documentary that they did on her daughter, and they watched me and they knew just from looking at my personality that I was not going to go along with whatever their narrative is, whatever they was going to project as it relates to. They wanted to. It's not about telling the truth in the national media. It's really about capturing the attention of the audience by any means necessary, and they don't really care about the truth. That's why whenever I've been interested in anything, especially as it relates to like a lot of our leaders, I always read books. I always go and buy their books or whatever. Even in movies based up off of real life, I always go and buy the book because the book always has so much more. Like with Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It? I read her book, and in her very own words, right? And so even though Ike was terrible to her, according to her, like him throwing like no, her saying that he um rape her. She said that, in her interview, she said that didn't happen. That was not in the book. And Jackie was not, that was just a character that they put in the movie. She said she didn't have a friend named Jackie. So It's always good to read the book, although he was horrible, you know. Yes, and they said you wasn't going to lie with their story. Right. They knew I wasn't going to lie. Um I wasn't going to let them paint a picture because the family, see, Phoenix Coden's mother um has had strokes. She has already, like, the stress, her father, the stress of what not knowing. You know what? I think people are able to heal when they know what has happened to their child, even if the child is deceased, right? Um, so you're able to bury them. You're able to go and to their grave and visit the grave and stand there where their remains are, but not to know where your child is. That's stressful. Not to know if they are alive and is being tortured every day. That's horrible. And so I was not gonna get on. I'm a main media and allow them to have me or participate in making the public think that this girl's parents had something to do with her death when her mother adored her. You know, people talk about how her mother smothered her and all of that. Yeah, maybe she did. I don't know. I think, as a mother that was overprotective of my children. Okay. Um, hold on one second. So, I couldn't do that to that. I could do that to her. That was already going through enough. Just so that I can just so that I could, I guess it could have promoted me more, and that's what people are doing. They're throwing people up under the bus so that they can be promoted. Oxygen is definitely a national channel where people would have had the opportunity to, I guess I could have promoted, they could have promoted me a little bit more or whatever, or gotten paid for it or something like that. But from watching me, they knew I wasn't going to go with whatever their narrative was. So they passed on me, but they wanted to send me information. I mean, send me questions disguising themselves and things of that nature. Oxygen is a national media that's got a lot of funds. What they was gonna have to do is they needed to hire them some thorough private investigators. Okay, but they didn't want that either. Okay, because then they would have had to put the truth out there and not slanted, and not slant the truth. So, like I said, it's unfortunate. Um, and like I said, I guess it all goes back to, as I say, having standards. It's got to be some things that you just won't do for some money. It's got to be some things that you won't do for money. Well, like I said, anytime people will take somebody out for some money, and you got girls that'll sell their ass for $40, you sell your ass for $40. A person that'll sell their tail for $40 can't be trusted. They'll do anything. Hmm. And I'm so sincere about as women, we have to start projecting um a better image as it relates to these young women, because we have ladies our age, in their late 30s and 40s and 50s and stuff, that are absolutely pathetic with what they project, right? It's like they don't it's I don't know if they missed out on something in their early 20s or whatever it was, but they are not building up their households. They are foolish, and they are promoting raising a bunch of whores. And I don't mean no harm, but it's the truth. Okay, anytime you got mamas saying to their daughters, shake what your mama gave you, shake what your mama gave you. Show them that money maker your mama made for you. Show them that money maker. I've heard them say, yeah, show them that money maker. This is your daughter. So what you're doing is you are perpetuating, as they say, whoreism, right? It's sad. We get on the men a lot. Y'all know I talk about their asses because they ain't right. But we got to get on the women too. Yeah, it's a lot of women in single parent households. They do the best they can, but a lot of them ain't doing the best that they can. Okay, they want to teach. They're a bunch of whores, and they want to teach their daughters. This is how you get money. And these, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these young girls are getting babies by these old men. Okay, Mr. Johnny. She 20 something. Mr. Johnny 70. He on that Viagra. He's 60. And her mother is egging her on. Go ahead, Mr. Johnny, giving you more money you ever had. Go ahead, get that money. Okay. And so Mr. Johnny loses his mind, and then she loses her daughter. Because she might be messing with Mr. Johnny and getting his money, but she's attracted to somebody her age. And these old men go crazy. She getting my money, and she in love with some young Negro. I'm telling you, that's what's happening. I got a he's a doctor. He didn't hire me, but he called me, and he was talking to me about he wanted to hire me, y'all, a doctor from down in Tupelo. It's like, you do cases in Tupelo. I say, I mean, yeah, we do. We can. It's gonna be a little bit more, but we can, because we're gonna have to stay over, stay over. Well, I don't mind a doctor, a white doctor. And he was telling me about he had a girlfriend. He had fallen in love with a 25-year-old girl, a white doctor, about, I think he said he was 58 or 59. And so he said, I feels like I give her what she wants. I feel like she's cheating on me. It didn't start out with love, but I've fallen in love. And he wanted us to see who it was that she was messing around with, because he said he gives her everything she wants. I said, well, do y'all live together? No, we don't live together. Nobody knows that we date. So he didn't really want nobody to know he was dating a 25-year-old black girl. But he had secretly fallen in love with her, because it was probably based on because he said he wasn't supposed to fall in love. And so that's how a lot of these girls end up getting themselves hurt. And I think about it, I'm glad he didn't hire me, because see, what he wanted to do was, I don't know what it is about me, but when they initially called me, I be calm on the phone with him and talking to him and stuff. And then they want me to be their damn psychiatrist. And I ain't no psychiatrist. But I knew at that point, I'm like, these young girls, but their mothers promote that. I got me a white doctor, baby, and blah, blah, blah. Because he said he had bought her a little car. Lord have mercy. I didn't forget. I don't remember the names or nothing. I hope ain't no black girl went missing in Tupelo. But a lot of this stuff is promoted because there's nothing that a 25, 24, 25-year-old girl and a 50 something year old doctor, 50, 58, 59-year old doctor got in common. There is nothing. There is nothing. So women are gonna have to stop perpetuating that. Yeah, what we do is just like I've always told my girls that a man is a provider and a protector. That's different than telling them me, baby, show them your money maker, your mama made. That's your money maker. Now you telling your daughter to be a prostitute. I think I told y'all about like how I have a friend. He's a school teacher. He is a school teacher, and he was saying that the teachers don't, the mothers and stuff won't come up there to the school when they call and telling them that the child is having behavior problems, but let the child go home and say, mama, the teacher don't like me, and say, how kids lie. The mama coming all up there in her gown and stuff ready to fight the teacher, but wouldn't return any of the teacher's phone calls when the teacher was telling them that there was some behavior problems. Thank you, Demond, for the cash app. Telling them, you know, um, they come up there fighting. They put on their gown, they see-through gown and stuff. I talked about this before. They come up there in their see-through gown, they put on their blue wig with their fur flops on and coming and fighting with the teacher and leave titties hanging out. And all those high school boys looking at them because she done got a damn gown ripped off of her. It's sad and it is embarrassing what is going on. And it's happening. Women, I always say women are the models of their household, right? They're the models. And a lot of this stuff, because I guess a lot of women are overstressed or whatever, they start speaking death up on their children. They do all the time. Girl, boy, you gonna be just like your no good ass daddy. Well, that ain't right to say because he ain't never seen his daddy a day in his life because it was a one night stand. She forget that. So you're projecting this image up on this child, and he already has issues because he's never seen his daddy. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You just like your daddy. He already trying to figure out, why my dad ain't been around, but you telling me the worst parts of him. He ain't never seen his daddy a day in his life. And you ain't seen him but one time. And that was the night you got pregnant. Y'all know I'm telling the truth on these folks. So these women are going to have to do better too. Because when they get to talking about these men ain't no good and, they're not good fathers and all of that, you didn't know what he was because you got pregnant the first night you met him. Girl, I was just having fun. Now you was being irresponsible. That's what you were doing. Thank you, Frank White. She giving ass up on the first night. And so he has no connection to her and because he don't want to have a connection to her, he don't want to have anything to do with that child, which is not right. But that's kind of how men are. Like, I don't know that broad. Did she get pregnant by me? You know how men can be psychotic. But they can't, they're gonna have to they should use a condom. Because regardless to whether you have a connection to that woman or not, and you don't, ain't no man got no connection to a woman that he had a one night stand with. Women get the fuck, girl, I fell in love on the first night. You don't even know him. And so he's saying this be psycho. I just met her and hit it. What she talking about? She in love. He gets scared. And now she talking about she gonna have my baby. So he don't have a connection to her. It freaks him out, even though he ain't responsible for where he put his Woody Woodpecker. So the women are gonna have to do better. Okay, when it's a you just like your no good daddy, girl, you don't even know what his daddy like because you ain't seen him but one time. So stop speaking death upon your son and speak life upon him. I be telling my nephew all the time, oh my God, I love you so much. You're so handsome. Oh my God. I just be so animated. Y'all hear me when I'm talking to my grandbaby. I love her so much because this is what I want them to hear, their children. He's a square beige says Hennessy, Dixie Queen, a one night stand, and one night. I'm telling you, these girls selling ass for Jack Purtle's chicken, and you better not mess around and get them no French fries and put no gravy on it. They'll give you the whole red light special. Okay. And the sad thing about it is she probably been on loan him the money to buy the Jack Purtle's chicken. It's a damn shame what's going on. Yeah, I tricked that nigga off. I got a whole box of chicken out that nigga. He bought I got a girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's just I don't know what's going on. But like I said, you looking at the media raise them like they don't promote love songs and stuff anymore. I love listening to like the 70s, and I don't remember anything about the 70s. That's why I always ask like my mom and like people that remember the 70s, what was it like in the 70s? Because I was more at the end of the 70s. I was like, what was it like in the 70s? Because I look at a lot of the movies, like the documentaries. I love looking at Watt Stacks. That was a documentary, all those black people and stuff out there, and the musical artists like Isaac Hayes and all of that in Watts, California, and I love it. And they were all getting along, and they were so beautiful. All those black people, I loved it, and I love looking at that. The dictation of how they talked, even if they came from the projects, their English, the English, they still spoke. They pronounced their words right. You know, um, they've done a work on our people. I promise you they have. They have really done a work on our people. And black people seem so happy to be, they were black and they were proud and all of that. So I love looking at that. But listening to the 70s music, it makes you want to get pregnant. It makes you want to love. It makes you want to be loved. It makes you want to give love, right? People don't love people no more. They love things. And I think that's why people are so empty. They want to put their love into things, and things are not giving you love back. It has no energy. People are energy. So I give love, that person gives me love, and that's how we stay filled. You know what I mean? That ain't happening no more. People don't respect people, and they trying to figure out how they can kill a human being so that they can get them a Gucci cap. If I go to take a hit, I can give me a Gucci hat, and then if I go kill his mama, I can give me the pants, the Gucci pants, and then I'm gonna go on Instagram and they're gonna be saying how that nigga Gucci'd up. That's the mindset of people. When I listen to the 80s, I remember growing up in the 80s. When I hear that music, it just reminds me of how happy I was living in the projects as a little girl. We had fun running through the projects and stuff. We had fun. We fought, drag each other all in the dirt, and then we be playing hopscotch the next day. We had a lot of fun doing that. And listening to the 80s music, I get up and start cleaning up. I be happy, and it just reminds me of the good times. Listening to the early 90s music, it reminded me of being like a teenager, falling when I started liking boys and stuff. But then whatever happened after 95, it just went all the way downhill. I don't know what went on, but they ain't talking about no love music. Beyonce, one of the only artists that they claim can sing, and she ain't putting out no love music. And they got all of these girls who are just talking about selling ass. Okay. Because the City Girls even had a even got a song. I used to be bopping my head to it. And I was like, wait a minute, what in the hell going on? But they was talking about the rigid they start, but this was like some years back that they put that song out. So this is what the music industry really started promoting, being a whore. You know, it ain't nothing about no love, loving your man or respecting your man. It's about being able to trick out, make him into a trick him out of his money. When men are providers, supposed to be providers and protectors anyway. So, when did we ever start talking about we're gonna trick off on somebody? I'm tricking him out of something when he's just more than likely naturally, because that's how he has been raised, a provider and a protector. So now you want to try to ruin the man? You want to make him feel bad because he was taught some values. But see, women like that understand that they ain't worthy. I'm just tricking off. I'm making that nigga trick off. Anyways, they don't want to promote love, but the name of the girl, what's her name that Puffy was messing with? Miami Young or whatever her name. She was saying the richer the nigga, the wetter the pussy, the wetter the richer the nigga, the wetter the coochie. So the richer the nigga is, the wetter her coochie gets. And this is the type of stuff that these girls promote, because even with Puffy, she talked about he got rich nigga DICK, and we already know Puffy like booty. They use Miami Young to hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Anyways, you guys, Memphis councilwoman to appear in board of ethics hearing after allocating city funds to her husband. What was her name? Is it I think I know who they're talking about. The young lady, the younger one, Esther, Michael and Easter and Thomas. I wonder if that's who it is. But yeah, you guys, like I say, I know a lot of us are ladies, on here. We've been taught differently. I guess it's always jarring to me when I see women that are my age and they they project. I'm like, dog, when they're doing everything that the younger girls are doing and they're acting the same way and they, their children are, in their early 20s and stuff. It's weird to me. I don't know. Like I said, you hear women in their 40s talking about, yeah, I give girls in their 20s a run for their money. I've already been 20 before. I don't want to go back to my 20s for nothing in this world. I lived my 20s. Okay. I was still trying to figure out who I was, even though I was a mother. I knew that I was, a mother. But I'm talking about as what I wanted to really do in life. It was still, I guess I was just robotic. And so I didn't really just figure out who I was until probably like 36 years old. And I know they might say, well, that's kind of old. No, because I was from, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Because everything I did was for my girls. Everything that I did was for my girls. I was always very protective. I had friends and stuff, not, because I had other friends. Um, to them, living life was going out and having their boyfriends and stuff over. I was just very guarded as it relates to my girls. I just wanted to have a protective environment for them. Dang, on shame. It's a privilege, honey. I love my 50s. Okay. I love like where I am. It's funny to me when people come into the chat and they're in their 20s and their early 30s and they go that people in their 40s are old. I go, Lord Jesus. It's funny to me. It's even funnier to me when I hear men that are 40, 41, 42 years old call women in their mid 40s and late 40s and 50s and stuff old. That's funny to me. Negro, you in your 40s. My God. But if you notice, like people are so insecure with who they are, it makes them feel better to say, well, I'm 40, so you old and I'm not. I mean, that is hilarious to me. What are you talking about? So it makes them feel better if they feel like, if they feel like they're putting other people down. Some people are just that insecure. But you're not putting me down. I mean, I think you're mentally ill if you're 40, 41 years old calling somebody else old. Calling someone else old. I think you're mentally ill. Hey Leo. Oh my God. I had a young man to come into my Facebook chat and say that he was looking at this was a while ago. He was looking at my my YouTube channel and stuff and talk about, I know you said that you don't like younger men, but I'm 28 years old and I like dating older women. If I had the opportunity, I would date you. I said, Lord Jesus, I ain't interested. I sent him a message back. I said, well, I really appreciate that. God bless you. Child, I like older. I like men that are older than me. I like guys that are a little bit older than me. I always have. I know that's right, Square B is everybody wants to keep living, but nobody wants to get old. Oh, child, it ain't nothing I could do with no 28-year-old. But when I was 28, I was dating guys 35, 38. And I think that was a mistake because what happened was, like when I was in my 20s and 30s, the guys that I dated would always be like 10, 12 years older than me. I think that was the problem. I like them older because I like more reserved, laid back guys like myself. And but then what they would try to do is control me in a more subtle way. I'll take all I'll take all of my 62. It was hard getting here. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. When as you get older and you're able to chill and just chill out and all of that. I love people that are chill. I do. He said, would I date a 48-year-old? Of course I would date a 48-year-old. Diane says, don't call me old. I don't like that. I feel good. You're not old, Diane, especially when you're running through the woods and stuff with your turkey uniform on, your turkey outfit on, child. Now, see, Diane, I be thinking about that. I'm like, Diane and her husband be doing all that role playing and stuff. And for Thanksgiving, she had on her turkey uniform, and her husband had his bow and arrow, and he was hunting for turkeys. And she was running, and he was supposed to shoot the arrow. Shoot the arrow. That sounds like so much fun. I would run in the girl, especially if you got some girl. Let me stop. Kawana says, "Oh yeah, T. I couldn't get in the chat. Someone has hell of control of your chat. Oh wow. When today?" Kevin says 30-year pilot application submitted by 100 North Main developers. Oh my God. Mm. Especially if he has a good turkey bastard. Woo, girl. I'm telling you, it's some. See, that's why I always said, like, I want to buy some land and I do want a lake. I want some woods back there because with a trail, because you could if you're kind of living like on a lot of land and stuff, because I want a garden, but you run in your husband, you got on your turkey uniform and you run in the back of the it's some woods and stuff back there. It ain't no need to go back in the house. I mean, that's just a thought in my head in the woods. He said, I have all of that. The woods got to be clean, though. You know, the trails need to be clean and all of that. But I guess if you the one you jump on top, it ain't gonna matter. That's that fun stuff, ain't it? She said, "Baby, I got some game. That's why I still got them making these." Oh my God, Diane! Oh my God, I absolutely love being in my 50s so much. I'm still discovering about myself. She said he shot that arrow just right. Woo! Lord have mercy. That's one I be that's one that's on my to-do list. I promise you. There's another one on my to-do list too, Diane, that you said your husband, you and your husband do. You said that you and your husband like to go to the trucking stop. That's the on the to-do list too. But only with my husband. Um the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. um Miss Diane be at the red light twerking on them headlights. Okay. Miss Diane know how to she got she know how to keep the excitement in her marriage. I wanted to do her husband know how to keep up. She said truck stop. I knew it. Diane gave me that idea. She said her and her husband go to the truck stop. And what happens is like she put on her clothes, you know, like the ladies at the truck stop, and she get out and walk around and her husband pull up to her. Oh, that's so fun. And she get back in the car with him. She said, I can't wait until spring. I am. I love nature so much. She said, I'll fall down in the mud, baby. Oh, my Diane. Oh, Lord. Diane said, oh, Lord Jesus. Diane makes me put my hands over my eyes. Lord have mercy, Diane. Diane said she falls down in the mud on her knees. Lord Jesus. I had to put my hands over my eyes. Oh, Lord. It ain't gonna be no $40. Bo says that role playing keep the relationship going and lasting. I think role playing is fun. I do. I think that is fun. Oh, player coach says he got a bag. He got a big bag. He says, I got a bag. I got a big head. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ. She said it goes down. Oh Lord, she said it goes down at the truck stop. Diane says, I told y'all I'm a seasoned vet. I do it till I'm satisfied. Ooh, child. It ain't nothing wrong with that. All in the barn with it. Lord have mercy. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. It's some real grown folks in here tonight. I just be taking notes. Oh Lord, player coach said we could play roots. I'm gonna be massa. Oh Lord. Kawana says, I'm terrified of worms, snails, snakes, bugs. Me too. I guess I think about envision like a clean air, like the I don't know, the woods. It's some woods that are very neatly that are very neat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Player code is terrible. Diane says, I have to be professional 5 days a week. Let me leave. Okay. It ain't nothing wrong with that, Diane. It ain't nothing wrong with that. That's all right. You are so explicit in this chat, and I love it. Oh my God. Hey, Mama G. Hey, Lucille. Ramona saying I'm not helping it. I be loving it when when Diane be giving us ideas and stuff. Hey, McName Mace. Oh Lord, I'm playing cold with that puffing on this on that what y'all call it, gas or whatever, a joint. Y'all know I'm old school. I still remember when they call it a joint or bud. I don't know what they call it now. Gas. Oh, it's called Zay Zay. Oh, okay. It's X-rated in this chat tonight. Yes, it is. Look at me. I thought I was doing something. Having those. He said 93. They hadn't called it Bud since 93. They used to call it bud. They used to call it a joint. What else did they used to call it? The chronic. Those are the names that I remember. The last name they called it was Bud. They call it Zay Zay now, or Zaza or whatever. 93 octane onion. Ooh, I don't see how they smoke. Yeah, reefer. I remember when they called it reefer. I can't. I couldn't smoke nothing that stank as bad as what these folks smoke. I'm glad I'm allergic to smoke, but I couldn't smoke nothing that stank that bad. 'Yeah, they call it pot, and white people still call it pot. Yeah, white people still call it pot. Yep, dope. That's what it is, dope. Oh, Zarzar. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Diane, I want it, girl. I want all the smoke. She said she want to give us a freebie. Tell it, girl. Tell it. I want to know. Look at me. I thought I was doing something, going to my cousins. See, my cousin has like this sex toy line, and she be having like little fun parties and stuff. And I always be buying like some stuff, right? Well, the only thing I buy the edible panties. She had one this past weekend, and they got a new flavor, watermelon. You know, I already got the cherry, the apple, the strawberry, and they just up there in my closet. I ain't used them yet. I told y'all I ain't giving up nothing until I get married. Even though the devil tries. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Street politics says, or we can play Ike and Tina in that studio. Oh Lord. Miss T, it's okay if you buy toys. We do too. You know, I don't use toys. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is the guy's truth. I do not. I don't use toys. I feel like if a man gotta put a, if he need a toy, I don't want him. I don't want him. And I hear women, be hearing women say that, I buy toys for my dude. He liked it turn him on to put the toy, turn the toy on. I'm like, what he there for? What he got that hard stick? What is what if if I want the real thing, and if his don't work, it he don't need to be there with. Mm. But I don't use no toys. The toys put some spice on it if he can use it on you right. No, I don't like the only I'm gonna tell y'all the only thing that I've ever used and I loved it was I bought that ring. I bought that ring, and that thing is, the ring that they put on their thing. And that thing is too strong because as soon as he turn it on, you explode everywhere. So it ain't even good to use it because then you know how it is after that happens, you ready to go to sleep and they be mad. And player coach said them toys can't long stroke. No, they can't. They can't. I like flesh and flesh. That's what I like. And long strokes. That's what I like. I just can't substitute no toys. It ain't nothing like rubbing your hands up and down a hard back. Ooh, Jesus. Of a man, that is. Shit. Because these folks is into some weird stuff. They have they've started using dolls. Y'all see that? Young said a rose is I be hearing people talk about roses, but I don't want to use no rose. The only thing, like I said, for a lot of women that are celibate like myself, a lot of women that are celibate like myself, they say they use those roses. They say that's what they use, those roses. But I don't use toys because I feel like if I'm gonna use a toy, I may as well just go on and get me a man. I might as well go on here and get in the bed with a man because that's what I want to do anyways. But that ring, that vibrator ring that they put on, oh girl, ain't that ring nice? That ring is uh, like awesome. Oh, Jesus Christ. He said, better not go to sleep, ladies, right afterwards. Shoot. But you know what? We can't help it. I'm gonna tell y'all why. And men can't help it either. Because they said once your body has an orgasm, it is something. Let me see what it is that is released into your blood and it puts you to sleep. Let me see what it is. I think it's called Sarah. Oh, oxy. Hold on. It's called oxytocin. It releases in your blood when you have an orgasm and it puts you to sleep. That's what it does. Yep. Once you have an orgasm, it releases in your blood. Hold on. And it puts you to sleep. It makes you go to sleep. Oh wow. The uterine muscle releases it. Mm, I'm great. Oh my God. I tell you. See, child, we learning a lot today. I can't stand when I miss the live from beginning. I I got some naughty people in my live today. I got some real naughty people in my live today. Kitty said there's some freaks in here. Oh my God. Magname May said, I ain't gonna be lazy tonight. I'm up. Oh my god. I'm playing cold with us. Oh my god. OG Snake Spider says we all need to pray. The first chat, off the hook, we're in. I got two channels going together. So either you might be in Real Talk with Tamara 2. We're in a lot of people are in Real Talk with Tamara 2, and some people are in Real Talk with Tamara 1. I don't know why everybody can't when I combine the channels, everybody can't see the comments coming from the other channel too. Chaz on everything. He is love some tea. Because I just, do both. You could come over to the first channel. Come over to Real Talk with Tamara if you want to read those comments. Because it's more people. ZK says, I'm back in full effect. Because I realized that some people that are subscribed to Real Talk with Tamara 2 is not subscribed to Real Talk with Tamara. So that's why I do that. Because they said, why haven't you come on? And I'm like, okay, I forgot when, my channel was suspended. I started Real Talk with Tamara 2, and it was new people that subscribed to that channel. But they also need to subscribe to Real Talk with Tamara. There's Real Talk with Tamara, and there's Real Talk with Tamara 2. TK Miss T gonna have to go ahead and Diane says, okay, here goes, ladies. You are the driver's ed teacher in a short skirt, no undies, and he is the student. He's driving along, and all of a sudden you say you have a flat tire. To be continued. I like that already. The driver's ed teacher with no undies on. I like that already. DK says, just Black, I accepted you when I was stuck over there. I appreciated you when I was stuck over there. Chastity said, "Oh, we Miss Diane trying to get all of us." I'm telling you, she's trying to get us all pregnant. If we keep listening to Diane, we'll all be pregnant. YouTube's right, because I don't want to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please go over there to like, share, and subscribe. Kevin Felder says, I thought I was doing something with the shiesty mask and black forces. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Lord have mercy, Diane. Diane gonna restore some marriages tonight. Bear meat is a treat. Now, player code, don't nobody do no bear meat in this day and time. Kenny Adams says, now Diane go have Memphis building more schools. Okay. Ain't that the truth, ZK? We're about to make Miss T crack open that sweet bitch tonight. Okay. I crack open that sweet girl. Yes, indeed. But I feel I've been feeling, really positive and accomplished when I think about like I've been celibate for so long. He said trying to get me sprung. People still get sprung on sex, or after sex or whatever. It takes more than sex to get me sprung. Hey, Atumri. I'm finna pull up. I got a case. I got a case. I'm closed. He said, I'm gonna pull up. I got a case for you. My office is closed. Ramona says, stay away from the sweet beat. I'm telling you, girl, that sweet bitch be so good. I promise you it do. I love that wine. It is so good. Cole, she go say, I'm a cook. I'm a clean. Hell no, niggas too old to be getting sprung after 40. These dudes be getting dudes after 40 do be getting sprung. Stop, Riley. They be getting sprung on nasty sex. They do. They'll mess over a good woman for a woman that eat booty whole and do porn movies. Um, ZK says I want to taste it one day. Oh. um, yeah, I'm awful. I'm ashamed. No, Diane, what you was Diane? You know what? For some reason, Diane, I don't believe you. You love every moment of it, and I love this for us, Miss Diane. A player co trying to make some babies. Yeah, my dogs went to the groomer. Come on, Rimrod. You want me to rub you too? Riley, stop. You can't stop me from rubbing her. Come on. Riley's so jealous. Miss Diane, as soon as he get to the bed when I drive from the chat, just know I'm gonna have a good night. You ain't been on the road in a minute, so you're gonna need a tune up. I'm ashamed to say it's been so long. I don't think I even know what to do. I guess that effect wore off a long time ago. She said, "Tell Tamara read it, y'all. Chastity. Hold on. What I miss? Messing with my little puppies. Miss Diana, as soon as he I need to have my cousin to come into the members to show y'all, like, she got a sex toy line. Y'all might want to buy some stuff because she be having everything. I bet she would love that. Cypress said, hope the pastor ain't listening. I know. Lord, I hope my mama ain't on here. I don't think she on here. She's not on here because she would have sent me a text message saying I was on, but I gotta get off. So Whitty says I would love some glitter. Girl, I ain't never seen the glitter. Tell me about the glitter because I want some of that too. Read the continuation. Hold on, let me see. Go read the ending. Hold on, Remy, stop. Move back. Let me go back up. Beta, okay, you get out, bend over, and check the tires. There's no tire leak, but let him plug the hole. Oh my God, that Ann. She said, oh. So she was saying, play like there is a okay. So you play, you're the driver's education supervisor, right? And he's the student, and then you tell the student that there is a flat tire, and she says that you get out and check the tire and bend over and there's no leak, but let him plug the hole. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I like that. I mean, some of y'all, if y'all got husbands and stuff out, y'all can go out in the yard late when the neighbors sleep. It's but y'all know what? It's always a neighbor up. I promise you it is. Because one of my friends said he got cameras all the way around his house, and he says that he he was looking at the girl that lives next door to him. Her boyfriend pulled up in the driveway, and he said his cameras are zoned in every angle that it catches. You know, he could see in her driveway. Child, he said her boyfriend pulled up, and he was looking, ran his cameras back, was looking at his cameras because he could look at it on his phone, and his cameras, she ran out in the driveway and started went up when some dude pulled up and started giving him a blowjob. I said, Lord Jesus. So what it says, what's that song by Trey Songz? I bet I love that song. I used to play that song so much. I love that song. Chad Song heard him. Been there, done that, Miss T. The mosquitoes get you places that you and mosquitoes will bite you anywhere. I promise you. You cannot go outside with no panties on because they will bite you. Um, she says, I'm going to repent. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. Y'all run the likes up for me. Mm-hmm. Neo says, I'd give my right arm to not get any phone calls from my lady for 2 days. Just 2 days. I can't wait till my wedding night. Shoot. When I get through with that man, he gonna be out of commission for 2 weeks. It ain't gonna even be right to do him like I'm a doing. But he'll be my husband then, so he'll just have to take it. Diane says, y'all don't think less of me. I'm just a fun girl. We don't think less of you. We love it. You're welcome, Neo Beta. Beta. It's a good drink for a non-drinker. It's really sweet, and you don't taste the liquor at all, and you feel good. What drink is that, Chastity? You will cut off 2 leg if it's a weak Neo. I've had the shortest amount of time to prepare for a child. Oh, it comes naturally once the baby is here. I love see you. Yeah, we love us some Diane. We love us some Diane. Diane be keeping us on our toes. I'm gonna tell my cousin Kadena to she needs to come on into the members and sell her toys. I've already bought all of the edible panties. Somebody told me those edible panties gonna mess around and expire. I don't think that they expire. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to look and make sure they don't expire because I need them to stay. Because he's gonna be eating a whole lot of candy. That's all I got to say about that. 4 months, 8 weeks in, and I have truly not enjoyed it, unfortunately. So she's had the baby. Girl, yes. Get Riley, get back. Get back, Riley. Get back. Player Cole says, I'm a goblin. Lord Jesus. Dan Bowen says, I show out at home, but baby, when we go out of town to a hotel, I gets my money worth. Being in this chat ain't good for a celibate woman. I'm telling you, because it gives you them thoughts that you didn't have before. I want to give you my You guys, make sure you all are hitting the like button for me. Where's Cypress at? He sure got quiet. Cypress sure got quiet. Oh, so y'all, this is what I learned from my doctor's appointment today. It ain't getting mad ain't worth it. I had no idea because, like I said, I told y'all my pressure had been up. It would go up. I never had pressure issues, and when I checked it this morning, the bottom number was at first it was like 109, and then it was 100, and then I started exercising, and when I checked it, it was like 130 over 84. And then when I got to my doctor's office today, he was trying to figure out what was wrong with me because he was like, your pressure is 110 over 74. That's perfect. He said, Miss Tam, you're going to ignore me. What did you say, Big Dre? And so he asked me, my doctor asked me, do you be getting mad? Do you get angry? I said, yes. He said, well, let me just say this. That's how people have strokes. He said, if your pressure go up, because you have never had blood pressure issues, if your pressure shoot up like that, that means you're getting too angry. And that's how people have strokes and heart attacks and stuff, because they get real mad and their pressure just shoot through the roof and get them a stroke. So I'm controlling how mad I get from now on. He was like, because your pressure is perfect right now. That's because I was calm and stuff, and exercising is good. Cypress said he in the cut. Cypress, I'm surprised that you are not saying anything. I'm gonna ask Dina. I'm gonna say, listen, this is what we're gonna do in our members and all for all of the members. I'm gonna have my cousin who has a sex toy line to come into the members and do a live on her on some of the stuff she got. Child, I guess it might save some relationships. I'm gonna get me one of them rings, and I'm gonna get me like 5 of them and put them up for when when I get married. I just want to already have them in stock in case they discontinue them one day. I want to already have them. OG Snake Spider says the doc ain't lying. That's what happened to me. Oh my god. What y'all doing? I have to watch you, Riley. Yeah, Tamara, it's not good to be upset with the blood pressure. My friend died of a heart attack just over an argument. Wow. Lord have mercy. I realized that from this day forward, it will never happen again. So, Neo, I didn't know you had your baby. What did you have, a girl or a boy? That's true, Diane. And once I finish up, like what I got going on, once I close out these cases, I'm not taking them. I'm not going to. And believe it or not, it's really not the cases that keep me stressed out, but I know how I am. Like he said, did I get it? Did I get what? But I'm not getting ready to work myself so hard anymore. I'm putting some stuff in place, and it's working out really good. I'm preparing to move into a bigger office because I gotta have a. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I start eating grapefruits at least 3 to 4 times a week for. You know what? I went into the grocery store today to pick up some snacks for my grandbaby, and I didn't you know what? I didn't see any grapefruit though. Big Dre, this is my first time ever seeing you in here. Pimp Tight said, see, I'm seeing a lot of new people in here that I haven't seen before. Pimp Tight, I've never seen he said, I ain't lying. What you say? Oh, you usually just watch. Cause see, when I start seeing new people that pop in, I be thinking, I be wondering. I've had so many people to be trolling me. Um, this is my first time seeing you in here, Pimp Tight. Now you said, I ain't lying. What did you say? We didn't see the first comment. Hey, John Doe. No, I didn't see it. I went back up looking for it. What did you say? We didn't see it. You said, I ain't lying. That's the only thing we saw. Retype what you posted the first time. If it was explicit, they probably what Facebook would do is not you would type it, but they won't let it come in the chat. John Doe says, I'm not a troll, I'm a fan. Okay. So what do you all think about that? About me having my cousin and we do it in the members to come into the members and show her toy line and all of the items and stuff that she's got. That would be the opportunity to stock up on the rings. Well, you know what, pimp tight. I do. I ain't gonna even be mad about that because every woman needs some of that, but from the right man. Okay, from the right man, not just anybody. You probably thought it was gonna make me mad, but it didn't. He said, Big Dre says, I love your southern accent. Hey, Fox. Shoot, every woman needs some dick shit, but from the right man. He said, I just want to sit and hear you talk. Okay. That's right, new to you. Every woman needs some dick. Good dick could change your life. John Doe says, I'm the. Oh, Lord. Diane says, don't y'all start no shit in here. That's right. We having a good time. We having a good time in here. We having fun. Leo says some women need a man to crank up their Harley. Pimp Tight says, already I can dig it, and now I wasn't trying to make you mad. I'd rather bless you than stress you. I hear you. Dragonfly says she got plastic poo nannies. Dragonfly, what's a plastic poo nanny? Um, Neo says, thank God I'm off the phone. Leo says, the chat off the hook tonight. I'm at work sweating. He said he at work sweating. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe. Um, let's see. Now, Big Dre, I don't know you, okay? Big Dre, let me just say this because this is my first time seeing who is the other guy? Let me see. This is my first time seeing you in Pimp Titan here. And I'm picking up on a vlogger sent y'all over here. Don't come over here and troll. Okay. If you're gonna be in the chat, come into the chat, but don't come in here talking about stalkers in my chat. And I'm serious. Because it ain't no, even if you coming over here to do it in fun because your master or another vlogger or whoever has told you to do it, don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Don't talk about stalkers in my chat. Okay, and I don't know you, okay, for you to be coming to see me on your vacation. So let's not do it like that. We've been having fun. If you want to coexist in this chat, you can coexist in this chat. But if you a man and you let another man send you out, then you might need some help. Okay. So we in here having fun and we want to continue to have fun. If y'all want to participate, okay, and be copacetic and we having healthy fun, then you can do that. But when I start seeing stuff that looks familiar to me, when people have come into my chat trolling me and harassing me, listen, come on, don't do that. Y'all can stay in the chat and have fun with us. But when you start talking about stalkers, when you know that I have stalkers, don't do that. Because it makes me think you're trying to make fun of what's going on, what they're doing to me, stalking me. Neil says, I hope so, because right now I'm literally just need 2 days with no phone conversations. That's all. Hey, Black Money. OG Snake Spider says they better leave my YouTube wife alone. I got gifted hands. Okay. um McName says one bad potato. Y'all, we had fun in here tonight. I really enjoyed. I'm glad that I came on. I was like, at first I was getting ready to come on and talk about a topic, and I was like, I want to put that in a short video. I do got some tea. I got some tea, y'all. Um, I'm trying to decide should I make it public or I'm gonna put it in a platinum. I was downtown when me and my mom had to go somewhere, and then I had to go over to 201 Poplar. Chastity says, Miss T, did you catch the Monique interview? No, but I'm gonna go look at that. I'm gonna go look at that. Let me ask y'all something. Not to we can get back on our topic. I just want to ask you all, what do you I want to know what y'all in this chat, what do you all think about Cornelia Smith? As I'm talking about Cornelia Smith that is involved in Young Dolph's case. I've never asked you all what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about him. Big Dre says, I don't think he did it. Beta says sneaky. Black Money says, I'm on the fence about Cornelius. McName says they gonna knock his ass out the ballpark. Nikolai says, I'm not convinced that Cornelius is a shooter. Joy Loves God says, I think he pissed that he didn't get his money, so he's going to tell everything he knows. New to You says, I'm my honest opinion, I don't think so, Tam. CEO Bobby IMO, isn't he out? So much to say. Chastity says he's a plant. I think he'll end up talking. Big Dre says he's too chill. Kevin says Cornbread hustled backwards and now about to drop a triple album. Diane says, Nikolai, can I convince you that today is Wednesday? I don't know if he's a shooter or not, but definitely involved. Neil says, I'm more concerned about knowing where the bag came from. That's going to tell us everything that we need to know. I feel like they are missing a shooter. Diane says, give us the T Tam cat. Remember that the trolls came in and gave me that name, Tamra Cat, Tam Cat. I said, Lord have mercy. He was the driver. Shan says, whatever he did it for the money. Magname says, Go Van gonna spill the beans. Pimp Tight says, I'm in the blind about what you're talking about, but trust me, I'm not trying to ruin nobody's day. I was just typing my thoughts. I see now that was a mistake. Apologies. No problem. Pimp Tight. Maybe you didn't know what has been going on. Greyface says Cornelius not the shooter in the photos released. Big Dre says, what you think about Hernandez Gold Van interview? He's done the interview? He did the interview? I hadn't seen it yet. Neo says, I gotta go. So he went ahead and did the interview with Stan G. I'm gonna have to go oh, not yet. Okay. So you're asking me what I think about him doing an interview with Stan G? Um Stan G said he dropping an interview in 24 hours. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I, I have a lot of stuff going through my head about that. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I think even the people who feel like it's a bad idea, they still have a lot of curiosity But what can Govan say though? What can he talk about the case? Is he gonna talk about the case? Because Govan gotta know that, I mean, nobody wants to hear about anything that he has to say other than what, as it relates to his relationship with young Dolph, or surrounding the case, right? Anything surrounding the case. And I don't know if he could talk about that. He can't talk about it. So what can he say? I mean, so what could the interview be about if he can't talk about anything? Nikolai says, even if Govan interviewed, he can't say anything about the case gag order. Right. I was going to say he's not going to be able to talk about that case. So people are only interested in Govan as it relates to this case. And he's not going to be able to talk about that. Big Dre, you think who next? Big Dre. Um, Greyface says straight drop Teasy, and if there's a third shooter, Govan. Um, Stan G said a lot of stuff was going to happen in 24 hours. Hmm. I tell you, hey, Stan G have been, he been getting interviews with, people. So I guess people feel comfortable going over there talking to him. Hey, I ain't mad about that. Um, he gonna take Stan money and bounce. Where's rest in peace, young Dolph? I be chatting with him all the time. As a matter of fact, I chatted with him yesterday, I believe. Hey, mister. Tracy says Gotti is next. So let me ask y'all something. Do you all think that Gotti's life is in danger? Do y'all think that Yo Gotti's life is in danger? Okay, I see Newski. Yeah, the body type looks similar, but the other guy was smaller, like Drop. Chris says yes. Big Dre says yes. Hell yes. The charges he facing are heavy. I wonder was his defense. G Money says yes. Neo, he have a big dude like that guy, and I saw him on video one time saying he told his mom he's a hitter. Possibly, yes, Gotti, life is in danger. What you think? That man say 24 hours. Mister. Mister Mister said what I think about that man that say 24 hours to everything. Lord have mercy. Oh Lord. Big Dre says that Gotti is scared. Yeah, you know what? I would think that is some heavy stuff going on, y'all. You know, in order for somebody to have the type of security that they had, that's somebody that has been receiving threats from people that are major. It's got to be that. That's what it's got to be. Yes, I think all their lives are in danger. I would too, Mister. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, that said everything. The mere fact that they did not ask the Memphis Police Department to be out there, but they was out there and they had all of those. Y'all, they do that when that's a bomb threat. That's the type of stuff that they do when there is a bomb threat, right? So evidently there had been some heavy threats being made. That's the reason why they kept throwing people off about when it was going, that the funeral and stuff. Now, I'm hearing that funeral. I'm hearing that his body was taken out of town, and that was probably because there was some threats as it relates to, um, you know, the funeral. They might, it's something going on. That was publicly security for his next come up mixtape. You think it was publicity? Hey, Nisi. I hope not either. Beta is too much. The city said they put the security there purposely. They had every neighborhood covered. There's no way that they could have to include the interstate blocked. Don't unalive Gotti. Pick him up if he's involved. No more shit. No more bloodshed. Yeah, they were. They were they were. They were professional. They were poised because, like I said, if it had been any of those young dudes, they would have been trying to pop up the church, standing all on top of pews talking about I'm Rambo, because they still used to looking at cartoon and stuff. But yeah, those they were, yeah. So what are you talking about? Glock got something to do with it? No, Glock didn't have anything to do with it. Um, Dolph said they called the police on him every time he comes to Memphis. Mm. Yeah, they telling lies on Glock. They just jealous of Key Glock. They need to leave Key Glock alone. Hmm. Yeah, Glock announced he's giving away 2 Teslas. He says, I know you're gonna have it when the trial starts. Rest in peace, Dolph, but I thank God he was willing to swatch that stuff. I think it was the people around him plus Dolph not letting up with the disses, sad situation. Nobody wins. And here's the thing about that pimp type. Everybody knows that even though Young Dolph was being more vocal, with the disses, Yo Gotti in there were doing things to him in the background, like trying to block him. Everybody in Memphis said it. You even had, Player Cole and them said everybody knew that Gotti and them was going to the radio stations and stuff. Even before that guy came on Stan G page and said it, people were saying how Gotti and them was trying to block Dolph. It's just that Dolph had went and got his money up, and he was able to outbid, Yo Gotti. They was double charging him, triple charging him, but he was paying it because folks ain't gonna turn down money. He was paying it because he had a goal. That would make anybody mad. That would have anybody mad. If it was done to you, you would feel the same way. So Yo Gotti was doing his stuff behind the scenes. Young Dolph was letting everybody know what was going on. You can't be mad at a man about that. Glock just announcing he giving away 2 Teslas and a giveaway, one yellow and one coma. I know you gonna have it all when the trial starts. Um, a blogger was making up shit so bad I couldn't take it anymore. I started talking my shit. I bet I'm blocked. Cypress, somebody jumped the gun messing with Dolph. Yep. Yeah, I hate all of this stuff happen. I even hate what happened to Big Jook. I hate that. Hmm. What's going on with Cornelius, Miss T? I don't know yet. Well, I do. Well, we'll talk about it in the platinum. They ain't showing Juke no love. Uh, who ain't showing Juke? Who's not showing Juke any love? I think his family showed him a lot of love. Juke's family did. I hate that happened to Juke. I do. I never wanted to see that happen to him. God up in heavens knows that I did not. I don't be wanting to see nobody's mother. I have the vision of Big Juke's mother in my head of her kneeling down over her child. That was a horrific sight, you know, of a mother kneeling down over your child. And looking at that picture, we saw that Big Juke was no longer here, right? That he was no longer here. And you know, they could have pronounced him dead right there, but of course, I'm told that his mother still wanted them to take him to the hospital and stuff. Um, but you could look at him and tell because he was hit in the face and stuff. To see her kneeling over him, I know it couldn't have been anything but desperation. As mothers, as parents, as caring father, loving fathers, or whatever, as loving fathers, seeing your child laying there dead, is a hurtful thing. You feel desperate, because as parents, we're supposed to be able to protect our children. I don't care how grown they get. So just seeing her kneel down over her child and stuff, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Stop. Y'all stop fighting. It says, I wonder why they aren't doing any shows. I don't know. With the type of security that they had, it leads me to believe that, um, Dolph Allen, the algorithm. I wonder why they aren't doing any shows. I don't hold it that picture though. They had no choice to take them to the hospital unless they wanted the coroner to come. Yeah, as parents, it hurts, because our children are our children. I'm a mother. I'm a mother first, so I can't wish that upon another mother. She said my dogs sound vicious. About to lay it down, Tam and fam. Good. Okay, mister. Take it easy. Still have not found my son's killer. Who is your son, Tiffany? You guys make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on all the notifications. Riley. Your prayers to Tiffany from Cincinnati. Yeah, Dolph's got fans everywhere. Although I don't believe that what happened to Jook had anything to do with Dolph. I don't need the term, but it's called a tick for tack. Yeah. Did not come from the streets. I tried my best. I came from the streets. Mm. 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 I tell you, this stuff is real on the streets. It is. Yeah, some people need to forget Juke was shot at twice with it. And let me just say this. Somebody said, I forget who it was. It was not anybody on YouTube though. Who was it that said to me that supposedly before Juke was hit, he they had shot at him 2 days before? Who told me that Juke had gotten shot at 2 days before he was killed? Um, God, who told me that, Lord? Was it one of my cousins? It had to have been one of them. It had to have been one of my cousins that told me that. Because nobody else would know that. It had to have been. Which one was it? One of my it had to have been one of my cousins that said he was popped that 2 days before he was killed. It couldn't have been nobody else but one of my cousins. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of them. Yeah, they said he was popped at. They say you got to understand. 2 days before he was killed, they supposedly he got popped at. Has anybody else heard that? Now my cousins are out in the streets. I don't know if that's true though. Cypress, had you heard that? That 2 days before he was hit, they popped at him 2 days before he got killed. I'm trying to make sure it was my cousins that told me that. Yeah, it was. I do believe that it was. Okay. Um. Mister says, I'm talking about now on the book. On what book, Mister? Oh, Cypress says he got the call about it. I'm sure it was. In order for him, I guess it makes sense because in order for him to post that the day before he was taken out, rather than face me, you rather snake me. Supposedly, they had hit at him. So if they hit at him 2 days before he died, that means they had hit at him the day before he made that post, and then he died the day after he made that post. If that's true, I mean, but if there was, what does killing anybody do though? I mean, if somebody, let's just say, and I don't know what they was hitting at him about. Let's just say somebody owe you a debt. So how are you going to get your money if you kill them? I mean, to me, it don't make no sense. But into where you got Cypress, are you getting ready to come on? Cypress, are you getting ready to come on? Because I'm getting ready to get off. I want to do a couple more videos before I get too tired because I gotta be back. I gotta be out in the early in the morning, and I mean tomorrow is one of those days. Tomorrow is one of those days where I leave at 8 o'clock and I won't be back home until like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, Cypress, are you getting ready to come on? I need to go and rest up. That's so true, Pimp Tight. I be trying to tell him. Mr. said, I'm gonna listen till I go to sleep. Cypress said he ain't coming on tonight. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm getting ready to get off. I appreciate you guys getting on. I really had fun on this live. I had a good group of people on here, very mature. We had some mature fun. Fun laughter is good for the soul. Diane came in here and set it off. Diane came in here and set it off. I'm gonna see if I can get my cousin to come on to the members if y'all want me to. And she's got a toy line, like I said, and she can, show y'all what she got and what it's used for and all that. I think that's fun. That's like a fun party in the members. That's what I call it, fun party in the members. And we can have a fun party in the members. The men are invited too, because they can come in there and they can buy some stuff for themselves, for their woman or whatever. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I enjoyed y'all. I got a 24-hour work day tomorrow. When I say I gotta leave home at 8 and I gotta be out till about 1:30 in the morning, that's what it's gotta be tomorrow. So I'm getting ready to rest. Okay. I love you guys. I love you guys. Oh, he says I was talking about Cypress Tim. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.